Chris from Bookeasy here with today's webinar to do with point of sale, and today we will be covering retrieving, editing existing sales. Our full agenda: firstly I'll be looking at retrieving a point of sale. I will be mentioning about exchanges, refunds and editing payment details before I finish up with daily reconciliations. As with all webinars, I am in a training environment. So firstly, we're going to look at retrieving an existing sale. So once I am logged in as a staff member, I will select Retail. As this is the first time I have logged in today, it will prompt me to select my register. So I'll select Brisbane 2 and select Save. To retrieve sales, if we go over to the right-hand side and select Receipts, it will automatically default to today's receipts. If you wish to search previous dates, you do have a from and to screen. So I'll select from the 13th of November, ending on the 13th of November. You can select one register or you can select show all if preferable. From there I'll select the magnifying glass and it will list all of my sales. So I can search the sale I'm after. In this case I am after sale number 51975, and I will select the pencil to open up that sale. That will load the receipt and you are able to print this for reference. Note, you are not able to adjust this sale. All adjustments will be done in the next procedure. So we will look at the way we can go about changing a previous sale, whether it is an exchange, a refund, a void, etc. But by setting it up separately, it will allow us to promote accountability and transparency within your centre. So the sale you can see in front of you, the client wishes to exchange a product for something else and there may be an additional payment due. So I'll close this one and I'll head back to items just to clear my screen. So with the sale in front of me, the client is wishing to return one toy, which is a fluffy kangaroo, and exchange it for a marble turtle. So I'm going to put through the marble turtle sale first. So I'll just click on the search bar and I'll use my scanner to scan the product. And it has put through the marble turtle. As they are wanting to return the kangaroos, I need to select on return and then I can scan the product being returned. In this case, we can see that the shopping cart clearly shows that one product has been returned. It has been exchanged for a marble turtle and there is a balance owing of $40. The checkout procedure does not change, so I can click on checkout and the client is going to be paying with cash, so I will select cash and they give us a $50 note and I can charge from there. Having a look at the receipt, this can now be printed for the client where they can clearly see the exchange and the new sale. What I'm wanting to show now is where a product has been returned for a full refund, and maybe the situation is some CDs were purchased and they have been returned in the mail for a full refund where the client will be receiving the full refund by bank transfer. So to search for the existing sale, and it would be very advantageous if the client has provided the original receipt, we will select on receipts and we're going to search from the 6th of November through to the 13th of November, and I'm going to select all cash registers. And the sale I am after is sale number 51964. So the client is returning 6 copies of the CD Adele Sings Hello to the World. Now that I have verified the sale, I will close that and I will start with the return. As this is a return, we will select return Maybe my scanner is unable to scan the product for various reasons, so I can select the category of music. I have Adele sings Hello to the World, and I can adjust the quantity to 6 and save that. As the client has returned this in the mail and I will be paying by bank transfer, I can choose to add a note, and I will say refund paid by bank transfer and put in the date of the transfer, and I wish that to show on the receipt so that I can print this out and send it by email to the client. So we'll notice that the receipt has appeared. There is a balance owing of -$60. To check this out, we'll just click on the checkout button. It clearly shows the negative amount of money, and I will check it out of cash for simplicity. So I select cash, the amount to pay, -$60. I won't touch the amount tendered. I'll view a receipt, and this can then be scanned and sent to the client by email, where there is a notation to explain that the actual transfer of funds will be made by bank transfer. To change the actual payment type, what I can do is go back to the dashboard. I can select payments today, and you'll notice that the return is listed at the top. By selecting the payment number, I am able to change the payment type to bank transfer for more accuracy. Please note that there are separate reports available for the point of sale system, which will be covered in a separate webinar. However, for end of day procedures, they will not change for a centre. If we select on payments today, it will list all payments, where point of sale will also appear here. These will be recognisable as not having a client name or an operator name. So that covers today's webinar to do with existing sales. Thank you for your attendance.